My rock was probably just like getting to experience seeing Uluru for the first time with all my friends.
I'm gonna leave behind like all the, I guess, unanswered questions that I wanted to know before I came to this trip, and all the culture that I didn't know yet, all the knowledge I learned.
I'm leaving behind, I thought a lot of our ways got lost during colonisation, but now I know they're still going and thriving.
My rock for this trip was probably staying at actually John's homeland, because I think we learned a lot from him, and he was a really nice guy.
Something that will stick with me is John's dreams for Aboriginal people in the future, and the memory of Darwin II.
Anyway, to get the land back, there had to be 4 court hearings, and people had to display their ownership through culture and knowledge of the country. So from the day that the first lot of land claim hearings took to the time the judge actually said, okay, you guys, I'm going to recommend that you guys get your title to the lands, it was about 20 odd years. We were pretty lucky, and we were lucky to be given back our area, so we could only claim the areas we can speak for and areas that we know.
What's probably going to stick with me is the talks with the TOs, and I especially loved when Billy Jr. said, respect the land and the land respects you. That was pretty powerful.
I think something that will stick with me will be all the things that I've learnt from the traditional owners, because I just think that their way of life and their culture, their values, their beliefs is just so cool. And also another thing will be all the bonds I've created and all the friendships I've made on this trip.
Something that'll stick with me is definitely all the new friendships that I've made, all the new people that I've talked to that I wouldn't usually talk to, and just strengthening my friendships and getting to spend this time with all my friends. So
something that will stay with me is all the new friendships I made, with people who I didn't think that I would get along with, and all the memories that I made with everyone.
I'll be leaving behind my ignorance about Aboriginal culture. I didn't know a lot about it going into this, but sitting down with all the TOs and talking, I know a lot more now.
My rock was all of you, and seeing you come together as a group and strengthen friendships or develop new ones and be vulnerable. It's been fantastic and so special to see.
I think what will stick with me is mostly this whole experience, but I think especially all the things I've learned from Billy Jr., Billy Sr. and John, and all the friendships I've made and the ones I've strengthened.
My rock of the trip was first night of Kolpitara. I sat down with Billy Jr. and we had a big long chat about his life and his plans for the future and that.
Something that stuck with me this trip was seeing Billy's homeland. Him and his family taught me so much, and I made, I think, the most memories at his homeland, and playing with the kids, talking with Billy Jr. and Billy Sr. and hugging Aunt Katora at the end really just made me quite emotional, and it was something that I will always have in my memory and in my heart for the rest of my life.
Grateful. Hello,
I'm grateful
to see you guys coming here to our homeland to show you guys the Fustaka and share stories and the kids had a good fun playing with the girls and showing the way to find the honey ants.
I am grateful for you guys, spending times with the kids, making kids laugh. Me watching them growing up here, and they here, just respecting everybody, and thank you for all your respect out here. I really thank you. And thank you very much.
I am always grateful to meet new people and to learn from each and every one of you that I've met and talk stories about. And yeah, grateful to learn what you do outside of school. And yeah, I think that's all.